Hey guys, I'm Chris from the Silver Symbol channel, and today we are on my workshop channel and I'm going to be showing you two brand new cameras from TP-Link. Now these aren't just regular security cameras, these are in fact solar Wi-Fi capable cameras. This is a camera that you can unbox, and in about 5 minutes or less, you can be using this camera anywhere you want outdoors. It does not require a monthly subscription, but the bigger reason I'm really excited about these is because I've tried multiple solar powered cameras in the past and they all failed. They initially work because you charge them in your office and they work just fine until they go outdoors in the real world. Now I live here in New Hampshire and we have lots of bad weather, rain, cloudiness, snow, and the bigger issue for me is that I often like to put cameras in kind of weird places. In fact, one of these I tested out in a small part of my wooded area that still can get a little bit of Wi-Fi from my house, so I'm able to use it, but I wanted to record some of the animal activity, and you can see here with a couple of previews, I was getting things like porcupines, we had a bobcat go by, and I'll show you more of this footage in the video to give you an idea of the type of quality you can get. Now TP-Link makes all sorts of cameras, but the way I do my reviews is I'm only going to talk about the two models that they sent me. Now both of the cameras they sent me are solar powered, they're rechargeable, and again they do use local storage if you want to. You can insert a micro USB right into the camera, and all of your recordings are kept locally. But if you're going to put these cameras in a high-risk area or somewhere that maybe somebody even steals the camera, you may want to consider some cloud storage. Now I am aware that they do offer a subscription model where you can pay for that storage, and I don't really like to pay those monthly fees, but if you're fearful that your camera could be stolen along with that micro SD card, that is something you want to consider. And honestly, the reason I'm so excited about these cameras is because I totally thought they would not make it here, especially where we're still coming into spring with lots of cloud cover. I was sure the batteries would just get exhausted, because Wi-Fi is generally very power hungry, and to have things like lights and motion sensors. But TP-Link did something weird, and I don't know the internals of these cameras, but what I do know is they're able to operate the camera and use things like motion settings, AI controls where you're able to identify the type of object that the camera sees, but they can do it in some sort of a low power way. So while the cameras are generally idle, they are hardly drawing any power at all, but they are still fully active. The smaller camera is a 4K camera. It's got a unique magnetic mount, which means you can install this thing in just seconds. If you've got an existing metal building or a structure or anything you can stick it to, you can just utilize the base that they include, and it is strong enough to hold the camera in position. From there, the camera itself also has a magnet, and you're able to angle this thing around, and this is a really unique setup and perfect for somebody that wants to just install one of these cameras and be done in a few minutes. I placed one of these cameras in my wooded area. I wanted to see what was going on with animals, but of course you could use this in the city or anywhere outdoors where you want to monitor activity. After this thing was on for just a couple of nights, it picked up all sorts of things. First off, I learned that this little cave area that I've known about for years, but I never knew who was living there, is actually the home to one of these North American porcupines. Now these guys look kind of blurry on video, but they're actually a surprisingly cute animal, and they generally just keep to themselves. And this area is a bit of a throughway. We've also got things like fishers, we've got a bobcat here, and this camera did a phenomenal job picking all of these up without even kind of alerting them, because it's got two different settings. It does have a built-in IR illuminator and just works all automatically, and you can tweak the settings to be more or less sensitive. You can even do things like defining zones, so if you're monitoring something like your driveway, but you don't want to monitor the street, you can literally carve up those areas so you're not getting false alarms or wasting time recording. The camera also has a built-in spotlight, it's got an alarm setting, and two-way audio recording. In another part of my woods, I'm also building a kind of small outpost that I'm going to be sharing in an upcoming video, but I wanted to keep an eye on things. We've got bears becoming active right now, and I also wanted to make sure that no people were kind of showing up or maybe messing with this structure. And you can see here at night, this is what it looks like with just the regular IR illuminator, but when I turn the light on this tiny little camera, it does a surprisingly good job illuminating the space. So I'm very confident that if you wanted to use this to monitor your driveway, a pool area, a backyard, you would definitely get enough coverage to see anything important that could be happening on your property. Now, even though this camera is only just over $100, it does have some surprising features. Depending on your installation, it's also got this ring on it that you can rotate the solar panel. So if your install, say, is under the eave of a house and it's not going to get sunlight from the right or the left, you can adjust this and angle that solar panel to go anywhere you want. I also like the fact this thing doesn't require any sort of ecosystem. You can literally order one of these cameras today, power it up, put it anywhere you want outside, and you can use it immediately. No subscription and no extra money. Now they did send me a second camera for the test, and this model is very unique. It's sort of 4K in kind of a difficult way because it has 2 cameras in it, and each of the cameras is 2K. So of course it's not really a 4K camera, but you've got each 2K camera operating independently, and this bottom camera is in fact a PTZ camera. Now when I installed this camera, it took just a few minutes. All you've got to do is screw the bracket to whatever you want. Here I screwed it into a tree, and again, this area gets a little bit more sunlight, so I had better expectations for it. But anytime you've got a motor on a camera, you're going to use a lot more power. But this camera, like the other smaller model, worked flawlessly. It is still operating today, but this model uses AI to do things like determining what kind of an object it's seeing. You can define the starting position for the camera. Here I've got it installed in this corner, and you may want to watch the entry point to your driveway and then have it move if the object moves as it goes up to, say, your house. But it's also got a weird function called patrol or a sentry function where it can pan back and forth scanning for objects or movement. And you could watch, say, your entire backyard and scan a much larger space with just a single camera. But to see a feature like this in such an inexpensive camera that actually works is pretty unique. Now a lot of people hear 2K camera, forget it, it's not nearly enough resolution. But for the most part, for a security camera, 2K is more than enough. But if you want 4K and you're absolutely committed to getting that, you can certainly get one of their other models. And despite the motor and all this stuff going on, the solar panel and the internal battery never had one issue charging the camera. I checked it each day, and the battery percentage charging does go up and down, but oftentimes it was at almost 100%, which is pretty phenomenal because again, we're not in spring or summer yet. Now to access these cameras, you do have to use their app, but the app is surprisingly good. Now like anything, of course, there's going to be some negatives. There really aren't a lot of them. The price is phenomenal, but the biggest negative that you want to be aware of is if you're going to use a solar Wi-Fi camera, of course, you have to consider the solar ability. Now I'm pretty comfortable to say that I think these are going to charge just fine in just about any amount of sunlight. The biggest challenge is going to be the Wi-Fi. If you don't have Wi-Fi coverage outside your house, even just a little bit, these cameras are probably not going to work for you. But for most people, if you've got a Wi-Fi router inside your house, you're probably getting some spillover outside, and generally you're going to put your security cameras on the eaves of your house or just right around your home, and that Wi-Fi coverage should be enough. So the bottom line is, I saw all sorts of things with these cameras that I was never going to get unless I could run cables out deeper in the woods, which is just something I just wasn't going to do for these spots. So if you want a security camera that doesn't require any installation and is super easy to use without a monthly fee, I would absolutely recommend considering one of these. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. Do you already own some of these cameras? Maybe you've had good experiences, possibly bad ones. Be sure to leave me a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Silver Symbol Workshop channel for more videos coming up.